Nakore Apparel is a lifestyle brand inspired by and created for those who unabashedly seek, speak, and live in truth. Nakore is the African Adinkra symbol for truthfulness, and the speak truth in all its forms with the ultimate aim of love and justice. If you're down to expand the culture, break barriers, and eradicate injustice wherever you find it, then Nakore Apparel is the brand for you. Go to NakoreApparel.com. That's N-O-K-O-R-E Apparel.com.
Nakore, apparel for truth tellers.
Tuned in to the Drunk Mind Sober Thoughts Podcast.
Yo, what is going on? This is DJ Brainstorm on the mic with you right now, coming to you live and direct with episode number 324 of the Drunk Mind Sober Thoughts Podcast. The DMST podcast is back. We are alive, goddammit. We are alive. Thank you to everybody tuning in on YouTube right now and everybody tuning in throughout the week on Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, the TuneIn Radio app, SoundCloud, anywhere you get your podcast. No whooshka. Anywhere, wherever, however you get your podcast. Thank y'all for sitting down with us this week for episode 324. Let me start with Ulysses. Ulysses, how you feeling?
You know what? Before you Ulysses say anything, I'm sorry, Ulysses.
Clearly.
1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday
to you.
Happy birthday.
Oh, that man. Hey. I forgot you play drums.
Yeah,
man. I forgot. Yeah, actual birthday.
Actual birthday.
You got two number 2 pencils. Run it to him.
Yeah.
And they gotta be the yellow one.
You know what I'm saying? But no, happy birthday, brother.
Oh, man, I appreciate it, man. Real talk, man.
We had some fun last night.
Hey, I'm gonna get into it a little bit. I got a few things to say, but
gotcha. My bad, Ulysses. My bad.
It's okay.
My bad.
How you feeling, Ulysses?
Blessed, healthy, and wealthy per usual. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to put this little, this little share out here, Tap in for the recap real quick on the Insta. But blessed, healthy, and wealthy per usual. Man. Fresh off of work. So yeah, it's a go. I'm ready. I love y'all though.
All right, Dev, how you feeling?
Feeling real good, man. Ready to go. Ready to have some fun and talk about Pod and R&B yesterday, and have a good podcast. I'm ready to go.
Playboy, how you feeling with your old ass?
Oh man, I'm feeling 42 years young.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
I'm feeling great, man. I know we're gonna recap everything, but another show, man, another week, ready to get it in. Let's get it, man.
All right.
best podcast in the land. Let's
You
talk
already
about
know.
it.
I put ours up against anybody's.
How you feeling, Brain?
I'm good, man.
DMST against the world.
Yeah. I'm good, man. We here. We survived last night. We made it through that snowstorm.
Yeah.
Getting home, it's all good. All right.
No, we survived more than the whiteout.
Yeah. But we'll get into it. Ulysses, how was your week?
We going, man. It's a holiday season, so I'm working, doing shows, and actually I had a show Friday. Or whatever, and it went very well. I got merch. I got a whole little banner with me on it. Like, it's crazy. Like, the sponsors of the show, whatever, gave us like our own like personalized like stuff. It was crazy.
Can we also talk about the fact that Ulysses came to Pod and R&B last night with a whole fucking glam squad? Nigga.
Yeah. Let's talk about the fact
Can we
that
talk about that?
Ulysses
I
big
said,
times us
because
now.
it's 6:55. I'm like, damn, we out there waiting. I said, damn, somebody getting here early, because niggas don't show up to a 7 o'clock show till 8 o'clock.
Yeah, because she's
So I'm like, who
big
the fuck
time.
is this? This
Nigga
motherfucker said,
Nigga do a couple comedy shows
Yeah.
on their own. You know what I'm saying? Next you know, we
Ulysses
saw...
say, it's my makeup. I said, what?
So explain yourself, please.
Okay, so I explain myself. So this is the thing.
He talking about how I walked past the room and you were still sitting there chilling, waiting for
Just
come
sitting
do
there.
my makeup, you
Just sit there.
fucking workers. All right, go ahead.
She had the Polish boy at first.
Yeah.
And then when I
She didn't
came
even
in,
wipe the
she
sauce
was-
off.
And I walked past, and the people was actually in there, and I seen her talking to her. She was just like, "Yeah, so I need
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Why are there green M&Ms in my basket? That was you.
Fucking wenches.
Yeah. No, go ahead.
Oh, shit.
Okay, first of all, big shout out to LOL Brielle. Is my comedy sis, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
She also does makeup, and I, been wanting to have my makeup done for one of the pot of R&B's. I said, why not number 7? Number 7 means a lot, you know what I'm saying? And it's a birthday bash, so I was like,
How
I'm
y'all
just
say she had you beat? Your face was beat.
lit. Listen,
Beat to the gods.
for real though, she did her thing, you know what I'm saying?
And is ain't that? Yeah,
And did.
There we go.
But no, like the old saying or whatever, like when you look good, you feel good. And I'm telling you, like I could have never felt greater than being with my brothers on a night like that, celebrating. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? One of my brothers, or whatever. I had to, show up and
What
show
about
out.
your fucking makeup?
I
Don't
got
make it
makeup
have shit
in
to
my
do with us.
hair. Do you understand? This is 613 bust down. Like this on. I gotta wash this out some type of way. I gotta have a whole little highlight right here of my
what's
foundation.
up.
I gotta figure it out. But no, I mean, shit. At the end of the day, we getting momentum. DMST is about to be a household name, so I need to look the part.
You already know.
Yeah, real
You
talk.
know?
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Playboy, how was your week?
One thing is for certain, I'm not gonna cry. Okay,
Whatever.
not today,
Whatever.
man. I can't even explain like what this weekend meant to me.
You gonna cry?
Like for real. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna cry.
4,
But I've always been an individual.
3,
I think in some ways, subliminally,
2.
always just like wanted that love, appreciation. You know what I mean?
I see a twinkle.
And I'm gonna tell you, no. But if there was ever any time that I felt like, felt special, and felt like okay, it was yesterday. Everything was dope, man. I appreciate y'all. I just want to say that, man.
Where's the robe?
This is. I don't know.
I
It's
bet you
somewhere.
don't.
It's somewhere at the house. But like I said, man. Other than that, man, like everything was dope, man. Turned 42 today, man. Yesterday, Pod
Happy
and R&B
birthday.
Yes, sir.
was 100. Everybody was on point. Everything went perfectly like it should have went, man.
I always,
Except for I ain't
love,
get
I
no
always love 6-7 songs in once it get to. It was If I Ever Fall in Love yesterday.
man,
Oh,
we had
yeah.
it
The
going.
Oh,
entire
yeah.
crowd was singing. It's always dope in that.
You had a
house, man.
mixture of the version that y'all played and a
Yeah,
mixture of the
yeah.
acapella.
Even on the
Because
one I
I'm telling
posted,
you,
it was people was
promise.
Yeah, people was doing the promise part. Yeah.
And shout out to all of y'all for that. Shout out to Brainstorm, man. Because me and him, we mentally connected on certain shit. So I knew he was going to drop down on certain shit, as far as the songs. Like certain parts.
Let the
he did it.
audience-
Hey, man,
let the
you did
audience
your
go.
thing.
Hey, no,
Perfect.
no,
Audience
for
was
real.
having a good time.
Like you cut the music and the
Perfect.
room was louder than I even
Yeah.
expected.
And that's
you
why I
know
was
what I'm
trying
for
to,
real.
That's why I was trying to kind of turn up when he cut. I'm trying to go
Yeah.
ahead, y'all. And for a minute we was singing a song with no
Yeah,
music.
with no music. Yeah,
Hey, listen,
Like, it was going.
Especially when it was that nice and slow.
yeah.
Yeah. Hey, look, it was like USHER.
Oh, we had it going.
Yeah, it was the-
YMOND.
Yeah.
And then everybody was on like different speeds with it. So he's like, no, I'm gonna cut this.
Because it's the DEVINREED from EC. And
Oh,
baby,
yeah,
tell me what you
baby.
want to do with me. Got a nigga? Yeah, that's what that was mine when I was younger.
ULISEDICA.
No, you ain't.
No, I'm sorry. My name too long. My name too long.
No, hold on.
Hey,
no.
I probably can
Hold
put
on.
my name to
You know what?
Boosie's. INDE.
I ain't gonna lie though. I was so jealous last night when because you talked about that last night.
Oh, yeah. I used
But
to
then,
know.
do you know in that moment you was talking about it? I in my head was sitting there like, hold on, J-A.
You get it. It's DANI. Oh, you got to.
I was sitting there the whole time like, God damn, he right. No, but it was dope.
You could have did.
I did Playboy everything. I said PL.
You could have did JAMES McD ANIE. It still ain't it.
It don't work. It just don't work.
It ain't giving. It ain't giving.
Oh man.
Oh man.
I will say this real quick though. Just want to give a quick shout out. MTV, Brother to the Night. Those are two of the people that came from out of town, literally
Yes.
through snow, through everything, to come up
Yes.
here and fuck with us. For Pod and R&B. So.
And was dressed to the nine.
And they both. I made sure both of them got home safely. So
man.
both of them are home safely. Indeed.
You make sure
Yeah, I
Or
talked
they
to both
just
of them.
happened to get home safely because you been inebriated for the last 72 hours.
I'm inebriated right now. I'm not gonna lie. I ain't lying. No,
At 42, you gonna be 100.
You know, a little turned up. You know, I had a special surprise today too. Shout out to MTV and the homie Keisha. They I didn't drive last night. I couldn't drive. He was the one that came to me and said, "Give me your keys." Like, bro, you know, whatever. You know, we partied up here at the studio, whatever the case may be. Make a long story short, they both came and got me, and I spent pretty much the entire day over there. They cooked me breakfast. They bought me a cookies and cream cake, birthday cake.
That's what's up, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't expecting that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it was, shout out to them, man. They really, like I said, you know, the three of us, me, Keisha, you know,
4,
short high days, man. So just the love that I got this weekend.
She waiting for the tears as you got up there. In the feed, Leah said, "Happy birthday."
No, appreciate it. But no, this weekend was a beautiful, man. Thank all of y'all, all three of y'all, my family, man. Y'all made me feel very special this weekend, man. And y'all know how I am, man. It's appreciated, man. Because sometimes
You least.
sometimes when it, no, but thank y'all, man, for real. You know, we had a good time, man.
That's what's up. I do
So,
mine.
Brainstorm, how was your week?
Yeah, because I think Dev said he gonna lead into something, but it was all good. Work was busy this week, but it's like the busiest week I had in a long time. I mean, late meetings. I mean, having to leave out at like 5 or 6. You got going to meetings but practice meetings in the evening because they can't do it any other time than that to get all their doctors together and then get there. Not even all the doctors are there. So why am I here? Like, if y'all can make a Zoom available, let me be on the Zoom. But trainings and stuff. Yeah, like literally, like, why I got to come to a practice meeting where all the providers for the practice is going to be there, and then only 2 of y'all show up, and the other ones is on the Zoom. Like, I could have been at home on the Zoom. You know, whatever. But, you know, I said I added up some trainings and stuff this week, man, so it's all good. It's a short week this week. You know, Monday and Tuesday, then a half a day on Wednesday, so I can't complain too much. Yeah. Half day. All right, Dev, how was your week?
The thing is, I don't want to it's a couple things. My week was cool, but I'm going to get into 2 things from the week. I don't know which one I want to get into first.
No matter.
The first one going to be simple. The first one going to be quick. Y'all can laugh at me. I don't give a fuck. Second one, I got to get some shit off my chest. So, shout out to everybody that's been a part of it at some point, probably over the past 2.5 years. The missus got snipped with the, you know, the vid bug, you know what I mean? But she recovering. But I've been pretty much downstairs with my knee, you know what I mean? So we've been out of the same area. So I've been testing negative at work, you know what I mean? So I'm good. The kid is good. Okay. You know what I'm saying? But that was later in the week that we found that out. Like literally Thursday, Friday. So I've been testing since then. I think I did like 3 since then. This was like Wednesday morning, right? So when I had my surgery, so I get like different stuff for my knee. I got cocoa butter, I got cortisone cream stuff I rub on there. The scar go away and for like any itching or whatever. So my cortisone tube is pretty large. It's not the small one. It's a little bit bigger. So it's like 6:05 in the morning. I get up, go to the bathroom. Now look at it, and I go to brush my teeth, right?
Oh,
So it's flipped over where you could just see the ingredients, right? So hold on, but this is the thing. Boom, it's white, just like toothpaste.
Oh my God.
Put it on my brush, but hold on, that's the key, right? It's 6:02, 6:03, 6:05, somewhere
So
early.
you still
in the morning.
half sleep.
I'm half sleep. Put it on. I start brushing my teeth.
Oh, no.
And like 0.5 seconds in, I'm like, do I got COVID? Like I thought, nigga, because the cortisone tasted like nothing. Same consistency. But I'm like,
Did it froth up? Did it like actually do
no, it didn't. But it was like, I'm like, what the fuck? And I flip it over like, nigga, this is cortisone. I'm like washing my mouth out. Then I'm like, I can't use soap. So then I had to use the scope to wash my mouth out over and over again. Then I had to actually brush my teeth. But like for like 1.5 seconds, I thought I had COVID. Because that toothpaste, the toothpaste shit's so strong it wake you up a little bit.
Yeah.
And when I ain't taste that, nigga, I'm like, oh, something wrong, nigga.
Hey, how smooth is your gums right now?
I ain't gonna have no mouth issues about 3 to 5 years. And I went in, you know, that first initial was like, nigga, you go in. I'm like, what the fuck is on my mouth? Man, some wild shit, man. That was some wild shit, man. So that was part of my week, man. But it was fucked up. That was like Wednesday morning, then come Friday.
Yeah.
That really was something on the table. You know what I mean? But she doing all right.
Oh, that's what's up. Yeah, that's
she feeling a little
Your
bit
hair
better.
look nice.
Thank you. So let's talk about that. Thank you so much. Did I talk to you about this yesterday? I did, B. That's what I'm about to get into.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all can ride with me. I'm not mad. This is just how I am. I know I am. This is probably what they call nowadays a toxic trait. But you know what? It makes me a stronger person, I think. All right. So, because of this situation, and she did, because she's the most responsible person I know, Leah is, she's texting people she got appointments with. Hey, even though I might be good, I got an appointment coming up with you. I'm going to cancel. You know what I mean? She probably going to be okay by the time, but still, she going to cancel. Cool. The text back to her from the person who does both our dreads is like, cool, all right, cool. Devin got to cancel his appointment too. Okay, I get it. I feel it. You also, I get it. That's your job. You do hair. You don't want to risk it by servicing someone who could possibly get you sick. I get it. You didn't even directly fucking tell me. I had to find this out via another motherfucker.
Yeah.
And this is the morning of. I also get it, but you didn't say, are you cool? Are you negative? Nothing. It was just like, hey, he got to cancel his too. What if she was legit like out of it and fell back asleep and didn't tell me? Or what if she just wasn't the most responsible person? She didn't have to send me that text. Like Leah didn't have to screenshot or whatever she did and send me what the hairdresser said. She could have just, you know what I mean? Like okay, Devin got to cancel his too. She didn't have to send me that. So you didn't even communicate with me. So you know what? This is my problem. Well, I don't like asking nobody for shit. Yeah. I've been cutting my own hair since I was 12. For 26 years, I cut my hair every 2 to 3 days. And when I was 12, I started cutting my hair bald like Derek Coleman and Charles Barkley and them, because that was my favorite players. But I would cut my hair, like give myself a fade. That ain't good enough. Cut my hair bald.
Yeah.
Give myself a fade, cut my hair bald. Yep. And about the 10th time, well, I don't know, however many times it took for me to get good at cutting hair, I was like, oh shit, my haircut look nice. And ever since then, I've been cutting my own goddamn hair.
Right.
Since I was a 7th grader at Kirk.
Yep.
Like that's how long I've been cutting my goddamn hair. And you know what I did? I got my ass on YouTube. This is like 8:30 in the morning. And I watched me about an hour worth of retwist videos.
Did it yourself. And
2-strand styles after, and I retwisted and 2-strand my own shit. And it's just, I don't know how y'all are with this. I don't like people being able to like
dictate shit.
Yes, when I need it.
Yep.
I don't mind you dictating shit that could be
right
one way or
another. I get what you're saying though. Luckily this was 8:30 in the morning. I was able to like
figure it out.
Figure it out, go to the store, get the shit I needed, and I just watched the early college football games and did my hair.
You don't allow motherfuckers to hold you hostage.
Not like that.
You know what I'm saying?
So for me, I'm like, from here on out, I'm doing my own shit. Yeah. Because was one of the main reasons why I didn't understand the concept when I was younger. Why I gotta wait till Saturday to get my hair cut? Do this shit now. Like, my hair look fucked up now, ma. It's Wednesday. Like, well, I gotta wait. These hoes want me. Okay, no, but I'm like, so I just don't like being under the thumb of somebody else. So
because they don't. And the thing about it is like being under the thumb of the wrong person.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
And I'm not even mad at her because I'm sure. If this was Brainstorm, Shabby probably would have said the same thing. I don't
Fuck yeah.
But I don't mind it.
But I would have.
You communicated to me.
I think she should have reached out, just like, hey,
Because it wasn't nothing
your wife
personal.
said that
Yeah.
she, so because of close contact, I'm gonna ask that you reschedule.
Or at least ask, because that's the only problem I have is the assumption of close contact though. It's still, I understand why it would be an assumption, but it's still an assumption. Given my medical state and her not feeling good since like Monday, there has been no close contact. So that's the whole, there's no close contact.
Yeah. And she has, but
I understand
she's probably
it.
being intrusive if she asks you, whatever. To just dead it all. Like I said, I can see her just canceling it.
But then she hit me
to
back.
me, the biggest thing is that she just, like you said, she tell him he got to.
Yeah,
he's your client too, so you should reach out. And
Then
say,
I sent her a message like this, like, I got something going on today. Like, we haven't been in contact over the past week since she started not feeling good. Like, I tested negative multiple times. Like, I don't understand why I don't. Then she gonna hit me with, well, you can come, just wear a mask. No, fuck that. Right. I ain't even respond back. No, stand on it. Stand on it, nigga.
No, listen. It may seem petty to some people who don't understand that, whatever, but I get it and I respect it to the utmost. Because at the end of the day, if I'm gonna have to do a lot for no fucking reason, you can have it.
You can have it.
I'll be cool. Listen,
I'll figure it out.
I'll be so cool on shit. Like, you know what? Don't even worry about it.
Don't even, yeah.
Don't
No,
even
for
worry
real.
about it.
That's what I wasn't like here. I was just watching Illinois, Michigan. Like, I was just watching the game. Redid my hair.
Let me ask y'all a question real quick. Since we going in that direction. No, not the direction, but do y'all ever feel like at some point that y'all had COVID?
Oh, nigga, you know I had it the week one.
Yeah.
Bro.
I had COVID first edition,
I'm
nigga.
not-
I was
I
texting
never-
you niggas.
You know
you
Dan
had
was the
COVID
first
for 2
person to
years,
have-
nigga.
I had for 2 years. No, I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. I ain't gonna even
The
hold
old
you.
studio?
No, real talk. I ain't gonna even hold you. No, real talk.
Oh yeah, the old studio.
Remember
Yeah,
that nigga couldn't breathe for a year
I couldn't
straight?
breathe, I couldn't taste nothing.
That nigga he
I
patient
am
zero.
COVID king.
This nigga patient.
You know what I'm saying? Like COVID king, nigga. COVID with a K.
Look, it's
Nigga,
2019. We don't know
COVID
what's
with
going on with this nigga. Every show.
yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. About 2 months ago, I couldn't taste a smell.
And I
you
was
ain't gonna
around
tell
you,
us?
nigga, you weren't gonna tell us like that.
Like,
I'm sitting here right next to this nigga.
He about to keep going. He about to keep going.
I moved the mic and everything. Hey, you know that meme with the dog when he turned around like, nigga?
That nigga said, I couldn't taste it. I was eating bat soup. It was wild day. This nigga just gave you all this shit.
hey,
So I went to Wuhan and then I
Yeah.
came back on Monday. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling a nigga nothing. You know what I'm saying?
And I had shrimp and fouillon.
hey, I literally could not taste or smell for like about 2 days. I was sitting there like,
Let me get my
get your vitamin C up. You know what I'm saying? No, but it wasn't COVID.
let me get a little bit of that.
It wasn't COVID.
And look, matter of fact, I don't want to drink it. Just put your fingers in there and go like this.
But you know what? I almost forgot about that shit though. I do remember the old studio. I went through that period where I could not taste nor smell at all. I was sitting there every fucking time. Like,
And that was well prior to COVID.
Yeah.
I tell people all the time. I think COVID was just.
Well, no.
It was there. It just wasn't named, titled yet.
So why some people went back into their My Chart and seen they was treated for COVID?
Yeah, COVID
Before
been
COVID
around.
thing.
COVID/SARS been around forever.
Like it's on the Lysol can. Have you ever looked at the
Yeah,
Lysol
it is.
can?
It says COVID.
COVID is but this is just the 19th version. COVID-19.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been around. It's a version of flu. This one was just deadly.
Yeah.
But remember that first week?
Oh man.
Nigga, I was texting niggas, man.
He was texting people like, hey man,
hey, I love you.
Yeah,
If you want my
hey.
toaster, you can have my toaster.
that studio. I mean that the mixer at the studio. Mo, you been looking at it. Hey,
Just name the new studio, nigga.
yeah. Hey, just name Studio B after me. That's
But no, because
I
look,
remember. I was so scared.
you
I can't
leave.
lie.
No,
I
look.
was.
So school shut down on that Wednesday. I remember when Mackenzie's birthday was that Saturday. We went to Dave and Buster's.
Yeah.
You brought Leighton, and we
had
was the
to start,
only
yeah.
like 12 niggas in the whole spot. That
had
was
the
the
whole
first
place to
time we
ourselves.
was like, "What the fuck is going on Earth?"
Didn't know at the time.
But but we knew it was
We
something.
knew, but it was like-
we was the only It was 12 of us, and we had the whole Dave and Buster's to ourselves.
Leighton was
And I
running
ain't
around-
got it like that.
Hey,
nigga.
Leighton was running around that motherfucker like,
We paid $120. You'd have thought we paid $12 grand. Nigga, we had the whole spot to ourselves. And we like, something ain't right.
We secretly bought it out.
Nigga, 3 days later, I get the sickest I've ever been in my fucking life. But at that point, you had to like call Cleveland Clinic. You had to have every single symptom, or you couldn't even go to the spot. They wouldn't let me take the test. But we took Mackenzie over, the in-laws' crib. Like, I was downstairs. Leah stayed upstairs for like a week. Because we didn't know what the fuck was going on.
The early with that.
It was the sickest I've ever been in my life, man.
I remember
So
y'all was go ahead.
Go ahead. No.
I remember when because me working for the hospital, we got the word that the first cases was here, like in Northeast Ohio. Like we got an email just like, yeah, all the supervisors, all the managers, we need y'all to stay after work. We gonna put a meeting on Zoom at like 4:00, like literally, just out the blue. So 4:00 come. It wasn't even Zoom. Yeah, we were. I guess it was Zoom, but we just all of a sudden had a meeting come like in the afternoon. We all sit there and they started telling us, we had where the case came in at, which hospital it came through, which part of town it was in, and I'm texting these niggas like, hey,
I remember that shit.
I got some inside information.
y'all might want to get y'all paperwork in order. He said, I'm like, what? Tell me. I can't say nothing.
This
but,
nigga so by the fucking book. I can't tell you. But niggas about to die.
Okay, that's not funny. But
We were sitting there. I think we both were sitting there like, what the nigga was like, I can't let you know, but just know this shit's about to go
I
down.
can't let y'all know.
If I tell you, I'm gonna have to kill
But
you.
I ain't living here no more. But
I'm about to move.
I'm actually emailing y'all from Hawaii.
No, that COVID shit was wild. It's crazy how much we've wrapped our minds around it now. Because remember, if this was April 2020 and niggas knew people who had the vid, like niggas, it's just different, man.
Don't bring your ass up
It's
here.
like I know my mom had it. Like this is before it actually got, like I said, titled or whatever, or just they just made it a nationwide thing or world
Before
thing.
the pandemic, all that stuff.
Yeah, my mom, she had pneumonia. My mother still ain't right from it. Like literally, she still deal with like upper respiratory issues because of that. 'Cause it was at a point where Mazda had went over her house, the apartment. My mother couldn't even listen. Yes, Latina. My mother couldn't even answer the door walking. She crawled to the door.
Wow.
That's how down she was.
Damn.
So that's how I knew at that point. You know what I mean?
Nigga, I feel it. I have never been weaker and sicker in my life than that week in March, bro.
Yeah.
I could barely walk. It was hard for me to like turn over in the bed, bro.
Oh wow.
Man, that shit was. I couldn't hold nothing. Nigga. I would drink water to take a pill. 2 minutes later, my stomach be like, I'm like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
I've never been that sick, man. I've never been that sick before in my life.
when
I
I
couldn't
think it
hold
got-
water down.
Can I be 100
Damn,
though?
that's a motherfucker who can't hold
Nigga,
water
I couldn't
down.
hold water, bro. Who else? Somebody said they gotta keep. Oh, it was you.
My mom was one of those old school moms who was like, no, let that baby get dirty. Put the fingers in her mouth, eat that mud pie. Like she was one of those. You know what I'm saying? So when it come down to like our health, like I can't remember, but maybe a few times in my whole entire life where I was like fucked up sick. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't never really got the flu,
So
just
basically,
nothing
your
like
mother
that.
wanted
That's
you to
good.
build your immune system.
Exactly.
The
Like,
segue.
and so my dad too. My dad was like very, natural, holistic stuff like that. Before even that was even a movement. You know what I'm saying? Like he would just do stuff at home and we would be cool, whatever. Like I remember fighting him. I remember fighting my dad when I was in like the 6th grade because I had a temperature of 103 and didn't want to go to the hospital. And I was laying in his bed or whatever, and he was like, "No,
You
we
couldn't
gotta
have
take
been
you
fighting them too much with a temperature. Of
I
103.
know, right? But I was like, please, Dad, don't make me go. I started crying. Like I was like, please don't make me go, please, because I didn't want to go. I did not
Metro
want
up
to
in
go.
Severance, nigga. You got me fucked up.
Listen,
We
and my
to
dad-
the Sev. Mackenzie got a temperature, dog. Let us get them meds, fam. Love pops, love all the pops. But shit.
listen, and so he also, but he like it was weird because it was like he never. My parents never made me do anything. They always asked if I wanted to. You know what I'm saying?
You started with you part of the family now. You had them old parents from like 2021 that be naming their kids Dallas Thunder and all that bullshit. You don't ask for a motherfucking thing. You gonna do what the fuck I tell you to do. And if I want a water and I'm closer to the bathroom, I'm closer to the kitchen than you, I still want you to go get me a goddamn water.
Wait,
Because you are my
wait,
kid.
I got
and
you. Listen.
I'm telling you. Dallas Thunderstruck. Give me these weird ass names. They be naming their kids. Asking, do you want to be a boy or a girl? Nigga, you know what the fuck they are. All right, let me stop. That went down a different road.
Hey,
That went down
but
a
no,
different
the fucked up part though, Dev, the fucked up part is my dad would literally go into the kitchen, look in the refrigerator, see what he wanted, go back to his room, and then ask me to bring it to him.
Goddamn right.
Seriously.
It's only right.
That teaches
You don't pay
responsibility,
bills around
man.
this motherfucker.
Okay.
Your
And
penance,
I did it. Don't get me, I did it.
your
like a
penance is
motherfucker.
doing what I asked you to do.
Exactly. That's your rent, motherfucker.
I feel bad now.
And
know
you better
what?
not be late. And you better not be late.
Hey, look, no, hold on. I feel bad now. You just
Why?
made me feel bad.
Why?
There are times when I'm at the house
Mm-hmm.
and I'll walk in the kitchen and know I want a water or want to put a water in the freezer or something because I like cold water. And I'll go back to the couch and sit down. Leighton, go give me that water. And he be sitting there like, you know what he told his mom the other day? I'm tired of y'all using me.
You know what's crazy? This is where girls
Keep
come in.
on digging.
This is where having girls is beautiful because Mackenzie loves it, man.
Oh, I ain't gonna lie.
Oh,
I was a daddy's girl. Listen,
Yeah.
my favorite thing, and I don't know why, my favorite thing doing my dad, you know, as far as like, you know, being that type of kid, whatever, was whenever he was barbecuing, I would always wipe the sweat off his face. Like I was like, Dad, you sweating? Come here,
love
please.
girls.
Like,
Before I left.
you know, when he would get ready for work, he was a truck driver, so he had them steel toe boots. When he would get ready for work, I would help him get ready for work. I would tie up his steel toe boots and everything like that, whatever. I was like, it was our thing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you know, I miss my dad. I'm sorry,
No,
but
it's dope shit. Like before I came up here, I hear her upstairs. She making something. I'm like, what you doing? It was like that meme, but she 8. She not 1. You see that little meme this week with the little boy like washing dishes. You see that little boy this week? It was funny as fuck. But she's like, I'm washing the dishes. And I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, there's nothing's gonna make me more happy than seeing you wash the dishes. And she was smiling like, yeah. I'm like, yeah. Because I was gonna wash the dishes later. And my thought process is even if she do a 50% job, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's 50% less dishes I gotta wash. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be
Listen.
okay.
so this is the thing. Speaking of washing dishes, right? You said 50%. I was literally just talking to my friend about this is the reason why kids, like, I forget how we worded it, but too many parents is just going ahead doing things for kids and not letting them get it right. Like back in the day, if you had any, it could be one dirty dish. They throw in the whole rack and
My
do all of them
grandma was
over
wild
again.
on that. She was foul for that.
Now,
I love you,
That is
mama,
foul.
but you was wild for that. She'll get all the shit. I'm like, this one ain't dirty. This one ain't in the sink, mama.
Right.
You done put some shit that was already
you
in
done got the cabinet.
in the fucking sink.
But no, why do parents do that though?
I don't know.
Like they rather do it themselves than give that kid the
Something wrong with
responsibility
them.
of figuring it the fuck out.
No, something's really wrong with them because normal people get to a point where you get tired of making peanut butter and jelly. And you just be like, use a plastic knife. The peanut butter and jelly is in the cabinet.
Right.
And you go upstairs and like the top will be off the peanut butter. It'll still be like a fucking knife with peanut butter just on the counter. But you know what? That cleanup is way better than taking 5 minutes or however long it was going to take 2.5 minutes to go make you a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Please.
Go ahead and make your own sandwich, man.
My parents like, this you gonna do. Like I kid you not, my last ass whooping, my last one, cause you know you got last one. My last ass whooping was because I left cookies and milk in the basement, and my mom told me not to eat in the basement. She said, "Didn't I tell you to take that upstairs?" And like,
You mean
Kid
she
you not.
didn't ask you if you wanted to eat in the basement?
Yeah.
She did
Would
not.
you like to eat in the basement? Would you like to eat at the park?
and when I say no, listen, no. What I meant by my parents never made me to ask me is because like I got a full ride to a private school when I was in the 4th grade, and they asked me if I wanted to go. My dad's best friend in Long Island, New York. You know, they never had a girl. They wanted me to go to school in New York and spend the summers with my parents. They asked me if like you know what I'm saying. So certain things they asked me. But anyway, she's like, "Didn't I tell you to get them cookies and milk out of the basement?" I'm like, "Oh, I get it," because I was laying in her bed watching TV. My parents, they some freaks. My parents' bed had a mirror canopy. So there was 4 posts that held up
A mirror. Yeah.
a 6 mirror canopy. I watched my ass get whooped. Because when I tell you, she jumped on that bed and beat my ass till she couldn't breathe. That was her favorite line. I'm going to beat you till I can't breathe. And the fucked up part about getting your ass whooped and seeing it is that you don't understand how ugly your cry face is. So then you laughing, and she think you laughing at her, so she go even harder. And it's a vicious cycle, because then you crying even harder, looking even uglier. Like,
No, I know.
listen. No, but I'm just saying, whatever, like, you got to have some type of patience to rear a kid in to being autonomous with responsibilities that you know at this level they have.
That's true. Can I ask you a question now?
Who?
You.
Oh, okay.
So if your parents was freaks,
Uh-huh.
why was you all willy-nilly in the bed laying on them sheets? You know them shits was crusty as all hell.
I ain't know no better. I didn't know sanitation levels. At that. And like now you're really making me cringe because I didn't even think like I laid my
They was
face
fucking in that
on
bed. They
this
was fucking in that bed. They was fucking in
my
that
face
bed.
was on this shit.
But that leads me to a question. Do y'all?
Daddy, why is the stains on the mirror?
It
Daddy.
pissed me off too. It pissed me off too because it was a water bed. It was a water bed
Oh,
with
we all-
a mirror canopy.
I got my father's water bed. He gave it to me when they got a regular bed. I was like in the 5th grade.
With a water bed?
Yeah, it was in that motherfucker.
Like this, niggas. Nigga. How you get put on punishment? You got a water bed in your room.
punishment.
Go to your room.
It's nothing, nigga. It's
Hey,
nothing.
hey, listen. He didn't even know he was in his room. He was waiting or whatever for this to come out. You know I got that swag.
No, but I don't know if y'all remember this. You can't even smack your
swag
bed
and
when you
that's
mad. You can't smack because I don't know if y'all remember. You ever been on one? It's like I can't even explain it when you
No, yeah.
when you smack a water bed.
like you
it go like
It's like it hurt almost.
yeah, like
You know what I'm saying?
you hurt
Smack it,
more.
you just like, oh,
and you
shit.
always hit an air bubble because you sitting on the bed anyway. But that leads
Like
me
a
to
belly
question.
flop.
It leads me to a question though.
Okay.
Do y'all remember y'all last ass whooping? I remember mine when she brought that up. I had hooked the Nintendo up in the living room. My father told me don't hook the Nintendo, or he used to call it an Nintendo.
Yes.
Don't
Yes.
hook that Nintendo up in the living room. He got home from work early, and I was in the living room with the fucking Nintendo hooked up. I was like, oh no, I'm cutting it off. And I went and I'm sitting there. I turned it off. I'm sitting there, and I couldn't see him coming. He came from the left. And he hit me with the belt. Bam, bam, bam. And like, but this,
your blind spot.
but this the thing.
How
He would
was
always do
you?
this.
How was you?
I can't even remember. Like, I was older. I was like maybe man, I was older, man. I can't even remember.
No,
I was,
like try to throw out a number like 14,
I wasn't a teenager,
15.
maybe 10.
Okay. I was 12.
Because my cousin, that's when my cousin was Maurice, maybe my cousin Teddy Bear, who just one of them was living there.
Okay.
And they was laughing because they was like, he told you how to put it, and he hit me with the 3, and then he like he always did, he like threw the belt down and was like, come here, and then he talked my ear off for like 2 fucking hours.
Right.
And I was like, man, I ain't gonna never have it. The talk hurt more.
Right.
He was like, you tried to sneak it out, man. That motherfucker had a way of making me feel like
Wasn't shit.
because he hit that shit on the head. Because I was like, oh, I'm gonna get this in for about a half hour before you get home. He'll never know. That nigga got me, man.
That's the funny part. Like you can never. No, go ahead. Like you. A lot of times you gonna get caught. It's just it's gonna happen. We be thinking we getting ready away with that shit when you a kid. A lot of times I think parents knew stuff and they just pick their battles.
Yeah,
I'm like, all right, he gonna do something else anyway. I get him on
I
the next
get on
one.
that. Yeah,
And it's so crazy because like I told my nephew, I said, I will never be able to explain to you why it works this way. So don't ask. However, there is nothing under the sun your black ass could do that I'm not going to find out.
Because we've done it all.
Because
I
at the
mean-
end of the day, it's just built like that. I'm
we
your protector. Like I'm responsible for you.
it's things we ain't gonna find out though. It's some
No,
shit
no,
my
no.
parents don't know. Today.
Absolutely. But I want him to know, like, I'd rather you tell me the truth than lie to me.
Well,
That's it. Because I can't protect you. If you lie to me, I
I'd
can't,
rather you
help you. I can't do nothing with
you
you.
right, but
if
I'd
you
rather
lie
you
to me-
respectfully lie to me because you gonna lie to me. You a kid. You gonna lie.
No, I tell him it's nothing you have to ever
You leave-
lie to me about ever. ever.
What they be saying now, the kids nowadays, these little homies, BFFR. You know what I'm saying? Come on, be fucking for real. All right.
Oh, that's what they say.
Yeah, BFFR.
Thanks for letting me know.
But the thing
So-
about
so-
it,
Come on, kids gonna lie. They gonna
so
lie.
now we gonna look out for
I'm not
it.
saying.
Yeah,
I'm not
okay,
saying. No,
all
listen.
right.
No, I'm not saying that he's not.
Okay.
But I'm saying there's no reason for you to lie
Yes,
to me.
it
'Cause
is.
I'm going to find. If I'm supposed to find out, I'm
But
going to
you-
find out.
you least.
So I'd rather you tell me the truth.
But you're not okay.
'Cause
All
on top of
I'm
that-
saying is this: we done had a lot of conversations
Yeah, go ahead.
about things that we're adept in dealing with young minds, like in that setting.
Mm-hmm.
It's better to be vulnerable than a steel trap because they know. The worst thing you could do is say that and they know they did something you don't know about, because then you lose credibility immediately, especially with young developing minds. So like, it's best to be like, listen, just when you feel comfortable, I'm here to listen to you. Don't ever feel like you can't talk to me about something. Because the last thing you want to do is be like, everything you say, everything you can do, I'm gonna know about, and they sitting there like,
Yeah, I just snuck a whole.
I
piece
just
of cake
robbed
yesterday.
Subway
Yes, sir.
yesterday. What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Because when that happens, then they be like, oh, this motherfucker don't know nothing. But that's just my professional
And I take it. I receive it.
opinion towards
I receive it.
Dealing with
No.
the youngins, because dealing with the youngins, building up, VC like with 2K is valuable. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
No, absolutely.
Like, I know you're gonna be on that bullshit, but if shit hit the fan, come fuck with me. Come talk to me.
No, and that's exactly
You know
what I
what I'm
told him.
saying?
I said, and the thing about this, I didn't
I
just.
bet. Okay,
So
it's nothing you gonna tell me that you did that I wouldn't assume you already did, because I've already done everything you probably gonna do.
that too. I said that
Yeah.
too. It's so many words. I'm trying
I know
to
what
condense
you're saying,
it. I'm trying to condense it for But I told him, I said, you don't. There's no. And I wanted him to know, like, I have whooped your ass more for lying to me than telling me the truth. Because I feel like when you do make mistakes and you do get in shit, that's a learning opportunity for me to like, hey, don't do that. Or like, hey, you know what I'm saying? So that is what I was getting at with him, because you gon' do shit. But also, don't play my intelligence, because you gon' feel some type of way if somebody do this to you. So you learn the value of the truth on both ends. You ain't gonna be up here, you know what I'm saying, that's like lying and this and that, whatever. You don't want nobody lying to you.
But you know what feels so good?
What's up?
Getting away with a lie.
Absolutely.
So what I'm saying is, inadvertently, you do learn the value of the truth by lying.
Yes.
I know it sounds crazy.
No, I agree. I agree.
Because there's exes. People be like, what's done in the dark comes. No, there's exes who will never know, because I'll never talk to her again. But it also makes me value the truth in my relationship. You know what I'm saying?
I get that.
Like, it didn't turn me into a pathological. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just made me value, like, okay, I can be open and honest, because the fact of the matter is, unless I just get on the phone one day, like, oh, you remember back in like 99 when your cousin had said, unless I do that, it's just water under the bridge. And it's just shit that I've done, said, gotten away with.
You know what?
That.
It's funny you bring that up, because I've recently, because of everything I've been experiencing, I kind of want to go on like a truth moment tour, like with people. You know what I mean?
But okay,
and you get what I'm saying? Like, even if it's something that, like you say, what happens in the dark comes to light. But I kind of want to just cleanse the soul
Clean out that closet,
with
man.
shit. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Kind of just want to be
It's
like,
the
you know
question
what?
you got to ask, though.
Yeah, like I'm on something right now.
The question you got to ask, whose soul are you cleansing?
Right.
That's the question you got to ask. Because if you fucking
It's
up
for
their
me.
soul by cleansing your soul, then you got to eat that.
Yeah, I'm prepared for that though. With a lot of shit.
Yeah, you got to eat some
Because
of the
it's
shit.
a lot of stuff that
If it's
I'm
gonna fuck them
look,
up.
it ain't saying nothing really
I know what you
fucked
mean.
up,
No,
but it's
no,
some
no.
stuff personally that I'm kind of looking at like, I just want a clean fucking slate, man, with shit and people and different things. Tell the truth to some niggas that need to hear the truth. You know what I'm saying? The hurt, the pain, just different shit in general.
Yeah.
But
I think that's why therapy works a lot.
yeah,
though.
I ain't gonna lie. 2023 gonna be different for a lot of people, especially for me, because I'm keeping it a buck in real time. Like, if you piss me off in real time, I'm gonna tell you. Like, if you in real time, it's going right there. Like, because at the end of the day, you hate that feeling of wishing you would have said something in certain moments, in certain conversations, and
Yeah.
just different
It'll
stuff like
eat
that,
at you.
whatever. So
Yeah.
it's like, I ain't sparing nobody, because at the end of the day, I'm gonna be honest and truthful with you, because Either I care or I absolutely don't give a fuck.
Oh, you know what? I love these. Fuck these topics. We just keep talking until we ain't got shit to talk about no more. Because like we got topics, but fuck that shit. But like, no, it's crazy hearing different people's views of what they looking for in the new year. Because New Year's do bring new. It's like waking up. You know what I mean? A new day. Your body just is like, okay, let's do something new today. Even though it's just
Another
8
day.
hours from before, it really ain't nothing different.
Yeah.
But like for me. I've always in a negative way, right? Like had this ability to flip the switch off. Like it came from the issues I had growing up.
What you mean?
Whatever.
Flip the switch off?
Like with my mom had these situations where she would leave for a bit. And so like I would still go to practice. I would still be outside playing. My niggas would never know nothing was going on. But I had the ability to like turn that off. And like it was almost toxic. Like I wasn't dealing with it. Yeah, so people be like, "Dang, your mother been here 10 days." I'm like, "Yeah, bro, y'all trying to go play any bounce?" But like, I wouldn't be dealing with what was going on, but I could like flip. So as I got older with people, I could just flip the switch off on some like fuck them. But like, it would be more on some like, I don't know, some like toxic type shit with people. It helped moving on with relationship shit too, but just it would be kind of more toxic. But for me, when it comes to like music or just things in life, it's dope to like tell motherfuckers whatever you want to tell them in the moment. I'm not interacting with motherfuckers I don't want to interact with. I'm going to use my ability to flip that switch off for good. And so like my brain be telling me certain artists that want to do music, certain people that want to do a pod, whatever the case may be. I'm like healthily not responding to motherfuckers in 2023. The circle is going to be
a dot
as condensed, and I'm not letting anybody in this motherfucker.
Right.
If I haven't interacted with you consistently over the past month, I'm probably not going to interact with you in 2023. It's just not happening. I don't have the space. I don't have the mental space for it.
No, I mean,
there's a lot of time wasted, man. You be wasting time.
Listen, at the end of the day, everybody is responsible for their own happiness, and it does not need to be explained to nobody else on how you move.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why I said either I'm going to be honest because I care or because I absolutely don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, that's my responsibility.
Yeah.
That's mine. And my thing is, I can say this now, like, you know what I'm saying? I did not have any type of boundaries before. If, you know, you needed me to take you somewhere and I really couldn't do it and I really ain't got the gas, so I would still figure out a way to do something for somebody. I would still make it happen no matter, even if I had to Uber you to wherever you had to go. Listen, I don't have it. I don't have it in me. Like, it's so draining being the go-to person that at some point you have to take a break. You gotta take a break.
Yeah, you got to. Like, yeah, you absolutely have to. I attested to like
and everybody will figure it the fuck out.
Yeah.
Like, whether you say yes or no, guess what? They already had it in their mind. Most people have a talk, not to cut you off, I'm sorry. But most people have a talk in their conversation, like a conversation with themselves, like, okay, I'm going to ask Dev, but if Dev don't, then I'm going to probably talk to Mo. And people have plan A through whatever.
Yeah.
I think that's
And I don't want to be one of your plans.
I think that's similar to like what I know Steve Harvey be kind of an asshole about shit, but he was talking about people hitting him up about money at some point. This years and years ago, I heard him say stuff. Like I said, Steve Harvey an asshole about a lot of stuff, you know, with stuff like that. But he's like, he's talking about his family though. His family, like, you know, that just be that he don't hear from, and they hit him up and stuff like that. But he was just talking about how he won't answer the phone, and he's like, but he'll call him back days later and ask him whatever, because he's like, they gonna figure it out. Like you said, they kind of already had a plan, but that was probably the easiest path to it or whatever. He calls him after, but like I said, he'd be an asshole about it. But I guess that made me think about that. I think that's kind of in that same line without being a dick about stuff.
No, for real.
You know, and crazy as it seems, like, excuse me, everything is gonna pan out the way it's supposed to, regardless of your involvement or not. Like, I had a friend who was behind on their rent, and I definitely wanted to help. I wasn't in a position to help, and I just said a prayer. like about a week later, they talking about how COVID relief they paid they rent it for the year. You know what I'm saying?
You was responsible?
Man, you,
God damn, we sit here with a
this
fucking.
This nigga, what's his name? What's his name?
She's Peter Popoff.
No, not Peter Popoff.
Oh, she's Peter Popoff.
No,
in this bitch.
what's the nigga who
I'm not saying it was my
the
prayer.
nigga car wouldn't start,
That's what
man.
it
Man,
sound
on my
like.
kids,
No, I
man. I touched the battery with my hands, man, and that car started, man. Who the fuck was that? I got 2 phones. What's that nigga name?
Oh, Kevin Gates.
Kevin Gates. You know Kevin Gates face ass nigga. I touched the battery and the
man.
car started, man, on my kids, man.
Oh God, man. I'm the realest, man.
I'm not laughing. I'm sorry.
fucking with you.
I'm sorry, Ulysses.
Hey, that Ulysses prayer, mother. Can you
Yeah,
pray for himself?
hey.
Ulysses was like,
Can you pray for me and Bugatti? Okay.
somebody said
Niggas
something.
ain't shit.
Hey, somebody said something to Ulysses. Ulysses was like, yeah, hold on 1 second. Jesus?
Gee, so you ain't gonna believe this.
Shut the fuck up, Brainstorm. Brainstorm. You know what? You know what?
Brainstorm hit you with
He,
the
listen, no.
You get
Brainstorm.
jumped, he come in and kick
No,
you in the
fuck
jaw.
that.
And be like,
No.
I don't know what happened.
No, I'm on your ass now because you done got a little bit too
What you
comical
mean?
lately. He been like literally like on some no look passes with this shit. Like, you know, I expect it from you. A little bit from you. But your ass, you get out of pocket, brother.
Jesus, you ain't never gonna believe this.
No, but I'm just saying whatever. Like if it's supposed to be for them, you know, and
It's gonna
then
be.
you know what? Honestly, I say a prayer for discernment because sometimes even when I have the ability to do something for somebody, I pray, and if I get a no, I don't do it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I pray for discernment because and it ain't supposed to happen, obviously.
Yeah.
But excuse me.
You know, I understand completely. 100%.
Like we all are responsible for ourselves at the end of the day, and if you know you got whatever going on or whatever, trust me, it's gonna happen in the time that it's supposed to.
And you
Because I've been through a lot in life, and it was the timing for me. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what it is too? Something I've learned along the way as well. Sometimes when you in a situation, it's because you put yourself in that situation.
Yes. That's the number one
And
factor.
you're kind of looking to be bailed out.
The number one factor, bro.
You know what I mean? Like it's cool to help out, you know, whatever. But sometimes the situation that you in,
Brother.
you didn't put your own damn self in
And
that
I can,
situation.
and then on top of that, you put yourself in a situation even with the best intentions.
No, but
Because-
don't give
ahead.
yourself an out. Don't give yourself an out.
No, I'm saying this. No, I'm saying with the best intentions because I was homeless because I wanted to keep my mother out of nursing home.
Yeah, I feel you.
Like,
I feel you. But
I could have legit still did what I did for my mother and still worked. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it was somebody who was there to kind of help, but I just didn't want to thug it out like I could have.
Exactly. Don't
you know
give
what I'm
yourself-
saying?
yeah.
Absolutely.
Because my coach, I was
yeah.
talking about my coach, man. I'm telling you, a certain shit in life, shout out to my pops, all that kind of stuff. But I'm telling you, I always talk about it because I will never forget the power in him shutting us down and like dogging us out and then teaching us what the fuck he meant when he would tell us to look ourselves in the mirror. If you got the power to do that, you can change, but you got to be honest about what the fuck you looking at. You have to, man.
Self-assessment is hard.
God damn it, it's hard, man. Yeah. But that is the key to pretty much all your life decisions. When you keep it 100% buck, that's I will talk about it after off. I remember we talked about it about a year and a half ago. But I'll tell you about what I had to self-assess me. Mm-hmm. What conversation we was having about some.
Yeah.
So we'll talk about it. But like, because you start putting other people in fucked up positions.
Yeah.
Because you're not handling
Yes.
your shit right.
That part, that ripple in the pond.
Yes.
That ripple in the
so
pond.
now you got other
Yes.
motherfuckers like,
Yes.
you think this gonna go right? Because I don't know if this is, should we tell this? Like, you but you got to look in the mirror like, hey, I'm doing some fucked up shit.
No, absolutely.
I'm doing some fucked up shit.
No, but you say when it affects other people. Like, for example, my sister has a friend who, you know, made a bad decision or whatever. Let her baby daddy see the car or whatever. He ain't returned with the bitch. She don't know where her fucking car is. Ooh. And she calling my sister, take her to work. You know what I'm saying? You don't understand how the decision that you make poorly affects everybody who are around you that care about you, that want to fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? A long way, this, that, and the third, whatever. So when you move move with the thought in mind that, hey, this may or may not affect people who I care about and I say I love. You know what I'm saying? So, and it is so crazy because, like, when you talk about self-assessment, I went through, basically a self-development kind of situation or whatever. It's called, transformation or whatever. And it really, when I tell you, that was the top 5 hardest things I had to get through. Like, because it unearthed some stuff in me that, like, it fucked with you. Like, when they really, like when I talk about blind spots and, your experience, how you show up to people or whatever. Like, when somebody call you a bitch, it's not because you are a bitch, but in that moment, you acting like a bitch. You know what I'm saying? So when you really, like, look at self, like, you know what I'm saying? You really see, like, damn, I got to tighten up. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is a motherfucker that most people ain't willing to sit up there and acknowledge and accept and really work on. Yeah. Like, for real, though. Like, when you say, like, do what you need to do. Yeah. When you need to do it. Yeah. Whether you like it or not. How would your life look if you really just applied that one thing?
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you.
That's so funny because my son was up here the other day. We was up here cleaning up on Friday. And he was reading it.
Oh yeah, he sure
reading the thing on the wall, what your dad had said, man. But go ahead.
And it's dope. I definitely want my kids to do it, but when shit starts going left, I'll be asking myself, am I doing that? If I ain't doing that, then I need to make some adjustments, man. If I'm not doing everything I need, if I'm not doing what has to be done when it has to be done, whether I like it or not is the fucking key to
with a close second of when it needs to be done. Yeah. Close second when it needs to be done.
Because to like it or not, but I mean, I ain't really on that. I don't really want to do that. I don't really want to. Like, I was sitting around a couple weeks ago, like, man, this turnaround of school gonna be hard, man. Like, my old school, that's not what the fuck it's about. Like, the progression me career-wise is not just benefiting me. If I do this right, if I do this shit right, like, am I doing everything I need to do? I mean, I was talking about this shit. We got basketball trials tomorrow. I'm going to coach the goddamn 7th, 8th grade basketball team. We doing a fucking newspaper at the school. We're going to do a podcast with a couple of the kids at the school. We're going to put together a student council. We got a winter ball in January. Like, am I just going to work and punching the clock, or am I doing everything I need to do? And just, am I complaining because I ain't doing shit? You know what I'm saying? If I did some shit, would I be complaining? And am I the fucking common denominator? If I'm the common denominator, then maybe I'm not. But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna coach the team. But hopefully it's gonna. I mean, obviously it's gonna help with the relationship with the kids, especially the boys. It's gonna help me hold them accountable behavior wise. Right. Get the council together, build better relationships with the kids, and like when you start looking at it, like, oh shit, this is gonna be better.
Yep.
It's gonna benefit. This is gonna be beneficial for my. This could turn this fucked up process into a better process than I just left if I step up to the plate. But a lot of times, people will step out of a situation and be like, "Man, that's fucked up over there."
Yeah.
Well, nigga, what if you poured into the motherfucker? Would you fix it? Would you help it? Would you lift it just a little bit? You know what I'm saying? Anyway.
No, I got you on that because, like, like for example, today I travel for my job. So that means all like the perks and little, seniority, tenure shit that y'all experience being full time. You know what I'm saying? I don't get that. There's no consideration for you least. So this morning, I was supposed to go to a whole nother unit. I was scheduled 10:30 to 6 at my unit, but they said we need help here. Now, I could have been a motherfucker and been like, I ain't going over there. My contract says such and such. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I could have not fucked with it for real. But I was like, okay, so if you go over there, what's gonna happen? You gonna do the same job you gonna do at this clinic? You know what I'm saying? You gonna just take care of patients. Like, yeah, you gonna walk into a whole storm of bullshit, but nigga, all you can do is all you can do. Like, me being a traveler for my job has like made it so much lighter in a sense to where this ain't my problem. I can come in here, I can help you alleviate, but I'm not responsible for how this is on the back end. Like, y'all needed help before I got here. Y'all probably gonna need help when I leave here. I'm just here to do my job. And the best job that I can do is this right now. And then, as much as we hate to be floated and moved around, because even patients and staff like consistency, routine, normalcy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It is what it is. But guess what? Me going to another unit got me off early enough to do the pod today. I wasn't expecting that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, like we magnify so many different issues that ain't even a problem.
I feel you.
Let's pull
I'm looking at the cord, like, because I think you keep hitting. That's just because it keeps swinging.
Yeah.
If you
I'm
put the
sorry.
cord, no, it don't.
fuck that.
I'm trying to see about it getting out your way. If you put the cord up,
I
you won't
apologize.
you won't
Yeah,
keep
there
hitting the
you
cord.
go.
and then-
I apologize.
Get your shit together.
I apologize. I didn't mean to.
I'm not.
See?
Like this.
Yeah.
this
Well,
like-
it's probably. Yeah, as long as you get that out the way, yeah, because then
you
you
good.
because you
Okay.
probably just keep hitting it and it's swinging.
Yeah.
My
And I
bad.
keep
I
keep seeing
apologize.
you-
I didn't mean to.
No,
I apologize.
I'm only saying it
Like,
because I keep saying, see how I just moved.
Yeah.
Because I know
You
it's
right.
probably the cord.
She apologized.
I apologize. I apologize.
Oh, see, I get it. I get it. Went right over my head.
It ain't hard. You sure?
I know this is a perfect segue,
Okay,
but
all right.
but
Got
this
jokes
is
out
like the third week in a row we done talked about OnlyFans.
Oh shit.
I'm not participating in this conversation.
He's typing. Fuck.
So, whoa, okay, I'm about to say I didn't want that one. I mean, yeah, let me save that for later. Anyway, that's not what I was looking for. but
Why you here?
Research.
But why you here? Come get more.
While we're here,
I saw this article.
you saw this.
I think I saw that.
So we gotta converse. So it was a teacher and her husband, Miss Nassitol is what I think her name is. It's what it got to be.
You stupid.
She's an 8th grade teacher in Arizona. She uses the alias Chloe Carter, KH, with 2 Ks, whatever. She started an OnlyFans page with her husband, and her students found the OnlyFans page.
Oh shit.
And from the research, strictly for the pod, okay?
Okay. I mean, you are our you are the show researcher.
You know what I'm saying? For research purposes, did a little researching.
Did your job. You did your job.
She doesn't have a lightweight OnlyFans page, okay?
Oh wow. Okay.
There's Gawk 3000 on it. It's a lot going on this Instagram, on this OnlyFans page. And I guess the kids found it, and of course they fired her. But this storm has, like, no pun intended for brainstorm, but this firestorm has, like, caused her, obviously her OnlyFans shit to, like, shoot through the roof. So she don't need to teach no more. But
She got millions. now.
Yeah, but she was doing OnlyFans because she wasn't making enough money teaching.
That's the teacher.
We
So are you telling us that you about to start an OnlyFans?
No,
Since
no,
you don't
no,
make that much
no,
sense?
I thought about
What
it.
I'm saying is we're creeping closer and closer to this shit just being mainstream. And when are we gonna live in a society?
We are perverted as a society.
Are we gonna divulge into a society where, like, my kid's 2nd grade teacher be fucking on camera on the weekend?
We might.
Because the fact of the matter is, everybody's teacher probably been fucked in the past week. They just
hell
don't do it
yeah.
on camera.
Right.
I mean,
So is it the fucking or is it the recording that's the problem?
I think like honestly back in the day, it was like a players club type situation. Like where yo teacher might have danced, you know what I'm saying? Now teachers is fucking. Like they didn't got into a whole other
Shit,
different bag.
Some of the teachers is fucking the students.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For real.
I was a student fucking a teacher, but I didn't.
Well, she's not.
well, like I said last week.
You know what? I'm
the-
so
the-
thirsty. I keep looking up at the thing, hoping that he pulls something up.
Oh,
Like, I've been looking for like the past 5 minutes. Like,
and you're only Googling, so it's just, but no, I think it's like I said last week.
Oh.
For some people, doing an OnlyFans is going to be the same as them getting a job as a bartender, as a part-time job or something like that. It's going to be something that they can do.
gonna be normal now.
It's just something they could do. You just ain't got to leave the house to do it. Pimp C said it a long time ago. Pimping ain't dead. It just moved to the web.
just move to the web.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's that's all it is, man. It's like
There you
that's
go, Chloe.
I don't know what that was, but
it was Chloe Carter.
I'm like a fucking groundhog, nigga.
but no, that was that's just what it is. I mean, think about it. If all you got to do to make some extra change,
Is turn on
be
your
a long
credit
way.
account.
turn on camera, You ain't technically got to show your face if you want to. All you got to do is turn on the camera and get people to subscribe. Like,
But they
why
are showing their face.
I mean, she is, but not about. There are people that's anonymous in certain ways of doing stuff. Why wouldn't you do that shit,
How you know?
brother? I'm just here. Yeah, please, thank you. My attorney over here.
Badgering the witness. Badgering the witness.
I'm trying to get niggas 5 to 10.
Jesus Christ.
Badgering the witness.
Objection.
I'm just trying to get to July 22nd, goddammit.
Unscathed.
Yes.
But no, it's just some wild shit. It's just. I don't know. We get to a point where like.
But okay, real quick, I'm sorry. Why are we so invested in what people do off that clock? Because she's paid to be a teacher.
It matters.
No, I get you. I
In
get
some
you.
professions, I think it matters.
Absolutely, they in a fishbowl. They in a fishbowl. They can't.
But
just
you
do
know
what
what?
they want to do. Whatever.
You know what?
But-
Hold on real quick. One thing I can say is everything that did cross my mind that I gave a fuck about was illegal. This ain't. So the question is, should we give a fuck about legal shit that they do when they not at work? Because if my teacher sold drugs of course, but that's illegal. This ain't illegal.
The thing is, people want to hit you with the moral court in a sense. It depends on a person's level of how their morals and values. So a person like me would be like, I don't give a fuck. But you got some people that'd be like, oh no, you can't do this and do that.
You know what?
It's just some wild shit. We talked about it a couple weeks ago. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Imagine if Miss Hampton had an OnlyFans page. That's the problem. Is the boys in the class.
We'd have been like, yes. Miss Hampton, I forgot about her. I didn't forget.
But are we?
Can we?
But
But can we be 100? Why would my child find your OnlyFans?
Oh, let me tell you
If
something.
if you listen,
Let me tell you something. I know. You know what I love more than any. You still have a lot of hope, and a lot of women do. There's nothing wrong with that. No, a lot of guys do too. But you have a lot of like kid hope. And I don't think this is no. I'm trying to say it. I'm not saying it in a way that's like. Why I'm not trying to be. People be like, you don't have no idea. I'm not saying it like that. But the amount of access children, not even your child, but children. I don't want to give shit. I don't know what I can and can't say. I've heard of situations where somebody has screen recorded somebody's mama smoking and then airdropped it to the entire grade. They didn't even look at it. I'm being respectfully, it's unsolicited. People, if it's not, your kid just got their phone in their pocket because they at school and you want to make sure they get home good, and people are just airdropping them porn.
Yeah.
So it's not even like they don't even got to go search for it. It is wild.
And
They are looking for. Remember, imagine if you could. I don't know. Maybe you're not like that, but they are finding our LinkedIn pages. They are finding our Instagrams that's secure. Like mine's is private, but they'll screenshot it, be like, or they'll come around like, oh yeah, we found the such and such. Hey Devin, I'm like, I don't know who that is. I mean, I'm sorry, Mr. Reed, just joking because they didn't found our first names.
Right, yeah.
They just have access to shit.
that wasn't a thing when we.
Yeah,
Were
and you can shield your kid, but even if they didn't have a phone, I don't want to get in trouble. Somebody has been suspended.
They're gonna share a tablet. They're gonna share. Yeah.
Somebody has been suspended at some point for just being. They was in class, had someone on their phone, like, look,
Oh yeah.
and it was two people fucking.
Yeah. I mean,
It's
like,
just
when we went to
we in a different
orientation-
world now.
When we went to orientation this
Absolutely.
year, I mean, they made sure they made a point to talk about the fact of if you got a phone and if you get something like that, a video, something, if you share it, now it's a crime.
It's a crime.
It's a crime for minors. I mean,
Yep.
for everybody, but still, like on that level too, it's a crime or whatever. But like you said, with people being able to find stuff, like you said, how would they find an OnlyFans? You'd be amazed how many people find
It
just
take
stuff.
one freaky ass kid to
And
find
you
it
got
and share.
to, but just how much stuff gets connected. And you also got to think too. We lived in a really wide open social media era before people started really being like, "Hey, that shit should be private. Hey, you should really think about how much you posted on here, how much you posted on there." We had MySpace pages where we had all types of crazy stuff on it. You could Google your name and see a lot of crazy stuff. And even on Facebook, before you hit all them security stuff on there, that stuff before you hit it to close everything off, it's still out there. So if you was talking wild and reckless and all that shit before, that shit's still there. So we when social age is really coming of age, people was out there wilding and doing a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff that's connected to a lot of things that I think it's easy.
No,
How many times
I agree.
I got coworkers and shit or whatever that all of a sudden it's just Facebook. Oh, you may know this person. How the fuck
You know
do
that.
you think I know this person? But I know the
Because you
person.
spend enough time deemed at University Hospital, and they know they work there. So
Same,
that's
same
all
thing
it
with
is.
teachers and shit. You don't,
It's
think, you
just-
don't think them pages ain't gonna come up at some point?
And your
No.
kids don't know no better. They get one TikTok account, and you think because you done turned the age restricted stuff on,
Yeah.
that it's doing something. But then you got these weirdos that's uploading stuff on the age restricted side of TikTok that's not age restricted. It's just parent. You got to be a parent like a motherfucker nowadays.
Yeah, 'cause
you
you
got to
got-
parent the fuck out your kids.
Because you
man.
got to think about it too. If you had an OnlyFans, like you got to market it. So she had to have some type of social
Yeah.
media, something somewhere to market it. So at
She
some
did
point,
change her name, but somehow
yeah,
somebody found
But
it.
it's got. I mean, you see a face. I mean, at
Yeah.
some point. I mean, like it's
we've
just-
been there. We've been there on some like, yo, I think this such and such.
Yeah, yeah.
It happens.
No, I think like I agree wholeheartedly or whatever. Like you cannot. We had this discussion because me and you, I remember we got heavy in this one when I said you can't protect your child from everything, but you can prepare your child for everything. You know what I'm saying? But like that's another thing. Like with my parents, whatever. Like he said, look, what you see on TV is pure entertainment. That is not real life. And I feel like we said a long time ago, the dinner table. If you have regular conversations with your kids, they know how to manage their state when exposed to something that you know that you didn't want them to see. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say it go back to the household. It go back to the
It
household.
always does.
At the end of the day, whatever, you can't sit up there and tell that woman who's trying to pay her bills that she
What she should
shouldn't,
do
as a
at home and
teacher,
stuff.
be having an OnlyFans.
That was
you know what I'm
secure
saying?
and all that
Like,
other stuff too. Like, come
and
on.
she did, and she probably went about it the normal quote unquote way. You know what I'm saying? And you're looking for people outside of your household to mean something to your child that they didn't even fucking sign up for. As a comedian, I am 35 years old. I am no child's role model. Why are you letting your child be exposed
So
to
here-
me?
here's a good.
The only problem with the teacher, real quick, the only problem with the teacher, like we tell the other staff members, and the only problem with a teacher doing it is parents do entrust you for 8 hours with their kid every day.
And you are, but in a sense, you are some type of role model.
You are without a shadow of a doubt.
Because the question
a
I was
role
about to
model.
ask y'all is like, do y'all want that person teaching y'all child, especially
I
at
don't
an
think we-
impressionable age?
I think we're not going to be able. This is twofold. I think at some point we're not going to be able to fight it because it's going to be too rampant. But also, if you are raising your kid age appropriate in the household, it's not even going to be something that is going to pique their interest. It sounds crazy, but a kid wants to be a kid.
Yes.
A kid don't want. A kid will ill that shit until they like 11 if you raising a kid the right way.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Eventually, that's gonna make their body tingle. It's just human nature. But if you're raising your kid the right way at 9, they gonna be like, ugh. So it's the same. It's same thing in relationships. It's not that we don't think women are beautiful, but if you're in a healthy relationship, you're probably not at the strip club every Wednesday.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
they got good wings though.
Yeah.
They got good wings. Though.
and
lemon pepper.
Lemon pepper
Blue wheels, baby.
And
Gotta
there's a
get
lot
them
of
blue
people at
wheels.
that
Blue
venue
wheels, nigga.
that need the word of God. It's twofold.
Exactly.
It's twofold.
And you got the open line right to them.
Right there.
You praying
Right there.
for the strippers.
Listen. You
Know what
said
I'm
what?
saying?
You said what?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Hey, Pocahontas need
Coco Mango.
My brain is fucked up.
No, but I mean,
Let me
but,
stop.
but like honestly, I
Hold
feel
on,
like,
hold on. What did God say? Turn around, Cinnamon. God said, let there be life. You know what I'm saying? In my loins.
Hey,
Oh Lord, we done ran
Hey.
out of alcohol.
hey,
Keep the party going.
hey.
Let there
Hey.
be life. Ah.
He said cinnamon.
Oh, fuck. I said, that's somebody for
That's
real?
my mama nickname.
My bad. I ain't mean that. Peaches. I can't say peaches. Mercedes. Coming to the stage.
No, but like, let's be 100. If that piece was in that child's life, who who would really be in an uproar about that teacher doing the OnlyFans?
Yeah, you're right.
And also,
Because they would respectfully not want to see Miss Smith in that light because they was raised right. Like, let's be 100. If they was raised right,
up to a certain age.
yeah, yes, absolutely.
But these are 8th graders who probably at home right now like. You know what I'm saying? These niggas, when I was in the 8th grade, if it was an Olympic sport, nigga,
Wow.
I'd have been at least a silver medalist. You know what I'm saying? And yanking that chicken.
You talking about overs? Y'all done been on some TMI shit today.
No, listen. But wait. If that's the case, is that the reason why some dudes got a curve? And they
Oh,
some-
God.
Oh,
Okay.
I fell asleep. Man.
All right. But to be honest,
I'm
though,
sorry.
in this country too, we make sex be too taboo in this country.
You said what?
We treat it as such a taboo thing.
Yeah.
You know, I mean everything about it, and it's just it's a very religious country, and so everything is supposed to be it's sex is only for this, and you only should do this, and you make it seem like such such a thing that you're not supposed to talk about, not supposed to do until you're this and that, whatever. And that's why kids are running to it, and that's why all this shit is such a big thing, because it's like you make it seem like it's something that is more than what it actually is.
So-
I mean, it's a natural human thing. Men have bodies, women have bodies. I mean, it's just like we don't treat it the right way, and so it just puts the wrong thought in kids' minds.
So let
That's
me
my
ask you a
thing.
question.
Oh hell.
What are the qualifications, because they're different, for men and women to be considered a whore?
Oh hell.
I mean, I guess I go to the. I don't really agree with the manosphere thing. I think Kevin Samuels was a funny dude who made some points every now and then, but I don't agree with everything the man said. But there's one part of the manosphere that does kind of make sense. That is the key lock situation. You know that one? It's like if I have a lock that can be opened by any key, it's not a great lock. But if I have a key that can open many locks, then that must be a special key. So I think that's the difference. If a woman is the lock, you understand what I'm saying, is being entered, and just any key can open that lock, that makes her a whore.
Or as we affectionately say, a slore.
Okay.
But that's any and all women who have been born with a fucking lock. Like, so
So
this
I'm guessing
okay,
it's
so
the
this
choices
is
then.
this is the thing that's like boggling to me. You want her to be at a certain level of performance, however, delicately she has to be a virgin. Like, you don't want this car to have no miles on it.
Who said that?
But-
Who said that?
No, that's why I'm asking, like, what's the qualifications of a whore?
Just if you let any nigga have sex with you.
But she gets to know, who can and cannot, You don't know without trial and error. Like,
I mean, that's not something.
Hey, look.
Look. I feel like
You
that's
know
some shit hoes say.
Hey, hold on. Hey.
I'm not calling you a hoe.
I'm not saying you, but you know some hoes.
Yeah. Like, I ain't got to smoke crack. Like, I wanted to smoke crack, but you never know until you hit the pipe. No, I'm pretty sure.
Is it subjective?
so no, I'm just asking. I'm asking because, like, you don't want her to have so many miles on her that makes sense to you as a man individually. Because you can say that a woman got 30 bodies. Okay, she's experienced. But 30 bodies for the next man, she a hoe.
That's
like,
what
you know what I'm saying?
it's probably
Like,
subjective.
what it?
A hoe to me is
30 bodies is wild. That ain't wild. What age? What are we talking about? It's a lot of bodies. All right, but anyway, okay. I mean, but we didn't even ask. You shouldn't be asking that question.
I was getting ready to say something, but I ain't gonna even bring
You
it
can't
up.
ask that question to your girl.
I ain't gonna even bring it up.
No, I'm
I'll
just
ask
saying,
y'all after
that's
the-
wild. But you would like the whole thing with the cheating.
I
Y'all
think you
like-
just assuming
y'all like-
men think these ways.
No, I'm asking. Like, y'all say, like, well, you're talking about cheating.
I'm saying
who
if-
was these people fucking?
I'm saying
Look,
if- I'm saying-
if 30 bodies
Okay, hold
is
on.
wild.
If a whore is the girl, if she the one to go out, and every time she go out, she fucking something that night.
okay, that
Yeah, that's a.
you got people like that.
Yeah, if you
You
got
got
a
people
couple
like that.
niggas, if you got a woman who before she met you, she was dating a couple niggas, and you know she was learn how to fuck good. I don't give a fuck, but if you got to suck a dick every time you go to the Metropolis, you off.
Not the Metropolis.
If you a nigga, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for real.
If you a nigga who gotta eat some box every time you go to the splat, top of the, what was it, the splat?
Spy bar.
You know what I'm saying?
Spy bar.
I feel like it's male horse
Top
too.
of the flats.
You know?
all that.
Mirage.
Yeah, the Mirage.
Motor.
I just think if she don't have any body control. I mean, of course you want her to have some bodies. You want her to know what the fuck she doing. You want her to take over. You want to feel like, oh shit, she teaching me something. You don't want to be out here with no fucking rookie.
You a hoe to me if I'm with you and you do some shit behind my back. That's a hoe to me. I don't care what you did with your past.
But it all depends if I did some shit behind her back.
Yeah, I mean, either way. I mean,
That's-
man, man or woman, like whether you do some fucked up shit or whatever the case may be,
Because if you do some shit behind my
You
back,
asked for a nigga here now.
Yeah,
So
'cause if you
I'm
ask
here
for-
now,
yeah.
and you up here with this.
exactly.
I got
because
you.
if she do some shit behind my back, but I did some shit first, she just
No,
a
I get
human.
that. I get that.
She just a human.
No, I get that. 100%.
No, but I get what
Be
you're
real.
saying.
That all ties
Like-
everything in about being real with yourself and looking in the motherfucking mirror. You know what I mean? So
No,
get
but
it.
I get what you're saying, and I agree with that to the utmost because at the end of the day, what happened before, I have no control over. None. But now that I'm here, and we involved.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Like,
A real nigga gonna say, I don't give a fuck who. I don't care who fucked you first. I'm gonna fuck you last.
Yeah.
I like
It's
that.
just that simple.
I aspire for somebody's son to say it
Can
to
I
me
use
one
that
day.
when I get home? Yeah.
Oh, oh shit! Without a shadow of a doubt, whispered in her ear. You know what I'm saying?
I don't care.
I don't care who fucked you first.
You gotta
I'm
say
gonna
it like
fuck you
that.
in the ass. I mean, last.
Y'all been on one today, man.
She gonna be sizzling like bacon.
We ain't get to no
Niggas
topics.
nothing.
Hey, but it's,
Go ahead.
it was
And y'all never even said y'all last ass whooping.
I mean, this was figured it was gonna be a recap of
I
just
know.
everything.
We
And we ain't even recap the fucking recap.
Did we get a video? Any video footage?
some with our phones, but not with the. I didn't get a chance to set it up.
We
I
gonna
had-
make sure we get
so
to
the
it
camera
already.
wasn't going last
Nah.
night?
I don't know. I had too much tequila. I couldn't get up there and set it up, so I apologize.
No, it's all good.
It's
No,
not.
it's all good.
I looked amazing last night.
We got some. I mean, we got pictures though. Some of the pictures I
Got some
got is
pictures
the,
out there.
he sent us some
You
pictures.
said what?
Okay, that's cool.
So I'm gonna start editing them joints tomorrow. I did want to bring up the one. I know y'all said y'all talked about it a little bit earlier this week. The nigga airlines was getting ready to happen.
Oh.
Yeah, we talked about it on Friday up here for a second.
I
Frontier, right?
if I've never flown Frontier, I'm not flying that shit ever again.
I've actually flown twice.
I'm not doing it again because it's gonna be niggas everywhere.
Yeah, that's true.
So for the people that don't know, I thought it was like a couple day
$5.99.
thing, but for $5.99 for the sits.
For the 600.
600
You
for the
can
year.
get a pass for a year that you fly wherever. It's like an unlimited flight pass, basically. So anywhere in the country, in any of their international flights, which I think it said it's only Mexico and Canada, I think.
Hood niggas only go to
but-
Cancun anyway.
But there's a catch. There's a catch.
Go ahead.
You can only book 24 hours before you got to go. So
You ain't said nothing to a nigga. I'm trying to get to the point where niggas gonna be like, I ain't gonna do it.
I'm just saying. I mean, that's it.
A
You can't-
nigga be like, y'all nigga wanna go Cancun, nigga?
Yeah,
Book your
basically.
flight.
Yeah. All right, but what was you saying when we was up there on Friday? You was like, but good luck finding the seat that you could find the day before a flight.
It's usually sold out.
What?
I think it's a come up for them.
Frontier, the one thing I can say about Frontier, which I can, if there's a seat, I'm pretty sure it's a seat open. Let me tell you why. If you ever fly Frontier, which I have, I'm a big nigga. I've flown Spirit, not Frontier, but it's the same shit. I think one time I flew Frontier back.
Spirit, Frontier, and United all the same. Go ahead.
Not Unite. No. What I'm saying is literally they're the same company. Like, when you go to check in, it's like $33 to get the big seat, but you can only do it when you go do your
The luggage.
the check-in. No, the check-in the 24 hours before. You can upgrade your seat to one of the front like 9 seats on each side. You know what I'm saying? To like get up there in the bigger chairs. So I think They're probably going to make that 30. Those seats are always available. Like, it's always like 15 of those 18 seats available on the flight for you to upgrade to pay the extra $33 on your flight. So I don't know if that's going to be available, and then I don't know if people are going to be able to get those seats, or the people who upgrade their seat from a regular seat to those seats, are those seats going to be not available for people? But a lot of times when I would fly Spirit down with my daughter to get her from Atlanta, just fly down, come back, it was easy to do for like $48. If I wanted to pay $75, I would just upgrade my shit the day of, like 24 hours before. I think those are going to be open. I'm just being, maybe I'm tripping. I think those might be open.
Okay, so this is my thing. If with that pass, am I going to be able to get the flight insurance to where if it's sold out, you ain't sell my seat? Because that's one thing that I do. Like, whenever I fly, I always get the insurance, because you're never going to tell me I can't go.
Elise.
What?
I know I have a microphone. I'm waiting for y'all to tell me something that niggas gonna care about. 75% of niggas don't got life insurance.
But see, we care.
75. I'm saying the niggas is gonna be on these flights don't even got life insurance. I'm talking about the niggas. I was gonna put the ERs on the end. That's gonna pay for this.
The ERs.
They don't got life and they don't niggas don't got car insurance. It's snowing. Tell me something that's gonna deter the niggas. You just said last second shit, nigga shit. No insurance, nigga shit. Give me something else.
Niggas hopping out like, good. My shit good too.
Where y'all going tomorrow? Nigga, Montana? Why? For what?
Because I can.
That's what niggas do.
You know
Niggas gonna be in Yosemite National Park. Fuck them.
You know
And
what?
Tim's and
You
shit.
know what?
I ain't see you in a minute. Nigga, you in Vegas? I'll be out there tomorrow.
With Yogi and shit. Nigga, it is official. I am going to get the $5.99. I catch y'all niggas in Alaska somewhere. They gonna see me with this motherfucker on like this.
Nigga gonna be in Alaska with some shorts. I ain't know it was cold out
I
here.
didn't know.
I ain't know it was cold.
It's June.
Nigga, where you been? I've been all over the world, baby.
But y'all niggas, y'all right. All these questions is right. I just think niggas ain't gonna care. They gonna pay $600.
Hell yeah, they gonna pay it.
Or it was like for one day, wasn't it? Or like 1 to 2 days.
Yeah, no, it's like you got to do it within 24 hours of the flight
Really
taking
have
off.
to order that.
No,
shit
the $5.99.
day before.
The $5.99. I think
Oh,
the deal
that was just
over.
one day?
The
Deal
deal
was
was
over.
over.
Then the thing is, you still gotta pay for bags.
Yeah.
All the anybody that knows Frontier Spirit, the bags is the thing that
They
up
make
the
the
price
money,
on
yeah.
every fucking thing.
Yeah.
So
But
Trust
again,
me, it's like Medusa. You can get in free, but we a cash bar and that ATM over there, $5 charge to get your money out. They gonna make it up some type of way.
Also, your friends, the city girls, will put their whole outfit in the Gucci bag. Okay, a fake Gucci.
Yeah.
Bag. They had that carry-on bag, that personal item bag, full of
Hey,
all they skirts.
I ain't gonna lie. I know a person who is surgical with that shit. Will roll up
I used to do that.
all their clothes
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
never
We're
have
ta-
a check bag.
listen,
Never have a check bag.
This is nigga heaven. I don't think we understand, man.
yeah.
It's really gonna be soul play in that bitch.
Oh,
It's really gonna be soul play. Can we do the one before we
What's up?
Well, I got one thing too. Can we do the one video? Because that shit was just hilarious.
oh yeah.
Can we do the okay? All right. So we saw this video earlier. Dev pulled it up. There's this one thing going around too with the what is it? This is where you fucked up type of thing or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
There's that thing floating around the internet, and this video is like the epitome of going too far. And when you go too far, you fuck up and you're gonna find out.
Yeah.
So to set the stage, this is
So funny.
this is what's his name? It's Ben Watson is the star of this.
Hold on, he was a running back, wasn't he? A
I
fullback?
used to tight end.
Oh, what
No,
happened
tight
to the
end.
web?
From New England, right?
Oh, it ain't showing
Like I
up.
said, he played for us a while too.
Oh, there we go. It's showing up now. Yeah, Ben Watson. What's the other?
I can't see his face.
Oh, you said Takeo Spikes, right?
Takeo
That's
Spikes.
what- I ain't know who that was.
And then
Playboy
a
said that.
couple white dudes, and just listen to what's going on here.
45-20. By the way, did you not get the memo on the suits? We all went dark today. You're like Easter service.
Y'all kind of leave me out.
He been clowning.
He
As
said
long,
you got an Easter
as,
suit
long,
on.
as long as I get the text from my wife that says I look good.
Oh, really?
So send me the text, babe. Send me the text.
That's not the one she sent me.
Go back and hear what he said.
So send me the text, babe. Send me the text.
That's not the one she sent me. I was
It's not the one she sent me.
15-6.
Live TV,
Keep
huh?
a man on the toes.
They go to commercial.
Fast forward.
Welcome back to the Farm Ridge halftime report. Just you and I here.
Look at this
What
nigga
happened
face.
to, Peter Burns, or did you have him keep your
The sit down on the phone is wild.
Bro, you got to go back first. He's like, well, it's just us two here.
Hey, that nigga said,
Welcome back to the Farm Ridge halftime report. Just you and I here to keep sure what happened to Peter Burns, or did you have him keep your wife's name out of his mouth?
Face ain't changed at all. You hear me?
With that smart mouth in the second half, but
look at you, Q. He like, nigga, I know, nigga.
I already know.
what happened.
Bro.
So, like Brainstorm was saying, this is the epitome of this right here.
Yes, please. I love
This is the epitome of it.
See, as you can see, the more you fuck around, the more you're going to find out. And also, if you stay down here and you never fuck around, you'll never find out.
That's simple.
Simple.
So when Essence do try to make a joke, Ben Watson used to play. Yes, he's played with the Patriots and the Browns, couple teams. He's like heavy in the, he's a religious man. He loves
Heavy
his
into
family.
church.
In the church, you don't play with that man and his wife. And the man tried to hit her with some
Some funny shit.
some funny shit. Ain't what she texted me last
I
night.
think it wasn't funny.
Wasn't funny at all.
Apparently
Wasn't
not.
funny to him. And so he had to go in the back and check him a little bit.
And the thing is this, from his jacket being unbuttoned, I think it got physical.
You know what I'm
too.
saying?
Me too.
You know, anytime a nigga got a suit on and it ain't buttoned, and you gotta, you
You
know,
get that extra space right there.
yeah,
I
you know,
I
that'll
think
hold
it
you
got a
back,
little physical.
you know.
Yeah.
So shout out to the homie, not the homie, but he said, Shannon Sharp, everybody doesn't play those sexual in nature wife jokes. He said, I know Ben personally, he definitely doesn't play about the wife. Ben is very religious. He like to lost all his religion in 5 seconds.
Listen,
Don't stop playing with these people, man.
I feel like at the end of the day, certain group of people like to do that little heat check to see how far they can go with a black person. And they quickly find out
Fucked
you
around.
can't even put it
around,
in
found
drive.
out. No.
You better keep that bitch in park, okay? He fucked around, found out.
Fucked around and found out.
And excuse me, I just got a text saying I said that word wrong. I must not have.
You did. You said epitome.
Yeah,
Nigga,
epitome.
I remember.
Epitome.
It
hold
was
on.
Epitome.
Oh, you know what? I started.
I just got checked in the text
I started
message.
to say something to his ass. He be checking me when I be saying.
I just
shit.
let it roll. I let it roll. I said, "Ooh, that nigga been epitome."
Look, this is the first time in life. I'm talking about 42 years. I've never heard that word.
Epitome?
No.
Or
That's what he
epitome?
said. I was like,
I've never heard epitome in my life.
I have.
No, you haven't.
Promise.
I thought epitome was a word.
oh, it is.
It is.
I
Okay.
get what you said.
Oh, Lord. This thing went way different.
No,
No.
it should have been epitome though.
No, epitome was a good fit too, though.
Don't let me find out it's the right word because I'm coming back to check.
I'll take it
all
back. I'll
of
take it
y'all
back.
Brainstorm.
I'm
Brainstorm.
telling you right now, it's epitome.
I take it back.
cases on all you bitches. You know what I'm saying?
Epitome
I take it back.
actually fits, and I'm gonna put money on that shit.
What?
Epitome
You about
fits.
to pull the phonetic sound in
You
there.
lease. It's epitome.
Epitome is word, but I thought epitome
Come on
is
now.
a word.
I know you went to Warrensville. It's epitome now. Like, we not going to do
You
this.
don't know what epitome means?
Oh, my God. No. Yeah, what is it?
Epitome. It's basically like. No, listen.
Isotone.
Epitome literally is like the blueprint for something amazing. Like, it's like you're the epitome of beauty.
Okay, yeah.
Like, no, for real, look it up. Look it up. Please look it up.
It is two different. It's a TOMY and there's a TOMB right there.
Epitome.
Oh, God.
Look, me and Ulysses, we here today.
Hey,
Today.
I cannot believe this right now. This why niggas can't prosper. This is it. We can't just agree.
prosper.
Look,
It is pronounced as epitome, not
Yeah.
epitome.
Look, I'm
What the fuck?
I'm not saying We not saying epitome is not a word. I said that wrong.
Oh, that's funny, man. That's hilarious.
Epitome
I love the way you at least just when you
It
said
is
that shit, she was
pronounced
just like grabbed her
epitome
phone, like
in American English and epitome in British English, like epitome and epitome. Come on now.
Epitome.
No. It's wild for that.
It's an epitome today.
What?
This has been the epitome of a great of a great
You right.
episode.
You right.
Right?
And he is. And he is. Period. Pooh.
And Justin,
I've never been in a situation with city boys and city girls who's down 1,000 points at the same
how Justin
time.
putting the phonetic spelling in the chat, bro.
Come on, Justin.
Irregardless.
Come on, man.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
All right, we got to
man.
get ready to end this, man. What y'all cooking this week? Y'all going out? Y'all cooking?
I
That's
have
what y'all
cooked
I'm
macaroni
cooking,
and
baby.
cheese, and my family's cooking the rest.
Okay.
I am doing the gambit, baby. I'm doing I'm gonna probably do some form of Jamaican chicken. I don't know what kind, jerk curry, something like that. But macaroni and cheese,
You be on
collard
the Jamaican
greens,
I love Jamaican food, man.
yams, mashed potatoes,
I'm coming over.
stuffing. I got Hawaiian sweet rolls instead of cornbread this time.
I'm coming over.
That's cool.
I was supposed to come over last year. This year, I'm coming over.
Well, we cooking this
up.
year.
Y'all cooking?
Yeah, we
Okay.
gonna go ahead and cook. So, well, I mean, we did order the honey baked ham, but we gonna do.
We used to do that too,
Kalisha
baby.
gonna do because I love ham. So I mean, she gonna do like some turkey wings or something
Okay.
like that. We gonna do some dressing, some macaroni, some greens. I know she
Mm-hmm.
making some sweet potato pie. I think I'm gonna make a banana pudding.
Okay.
Are you gonna make cookies or cake?
Try just a banana pudding. We'll see. If I get a hankering for something, I might do some chocolate chip cookies this weekend.
This nigga
'Cause I don't
reaching in
eat
his word.
bananas.
He reaching in his word bag to make it.
Oh, yeah,
epitome.
See the conclusion.
To the complexity of the ingredients into a Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Ingredients or ingrits.
You know what? Brainstorm. Cause we here.
Yeah, we here.
Wherever y'all here at, I don't want to be there. Okay? I don't want to be there if you here.
Ever since he grew his dreads out,
He know how to
he
pronounce
lost
words.
he lost 20 pounds.
He stopped wearing his
And
hugs.
he closed that gap.
He a brand new
This
nigga.
nigga's like nigga. Like he nigga.
Niggas think they can pronounce epitome. I just
Right, you know what I'm saying?
Epitome, bitch.
It's not
Now-
DMST. It's
now he
the
too
He's
good
an
for Frontier.
epitome. He's an epitome of a funny fucking ass nigga.
Yes.
Welcome to the Miss Podcast.
Y'all fucked up for that one.
The miss, my brother.
The miss.
Thank y'all for tuning into this episode of the Miss Podcast, man. All right.
Not DMST.
The Miss.
The miss.
Okay, thank y'all for tuning in.
And that's French.
What?
That's Cuban.
That's Albanian. I hate oil.
Oh,
Ulysses, let's get out of here, man. Go ahead.
I know, right?
Give them all your shit. Oh, what you doing on Thanksgiving? Ain't
Nothing.
No food, you wherever the food is, that's all you know.
Hey, you know I show up.
Okay.
Wherever, hey, you know what? Matter of fact,
He gonna come to all three of us.
I'm not doing nothing at the crib.
I would just come by. Nah, I don't really get into that, as far as that. But I probably go past.
I get into the eating.
Mazdas and have some great food.
That's what's up. All right. Well, Corley. Oh shit. Obviously, she was texting me talking about the epitome. All right. Go ahead and give him all your shit, Ulysses. Come on. She was texting me, and y'all been clowning me for a second. Give him all your shit, Ulysses.
Give them all your shites.
Give me all your Shiites and Sunnis. Give me all your Sunnis.
Give them all your it's.
Man.
I cannot stand y'all.
Oh man.
Ulysses Dickerson on any social media platform. Make sure you follow me on IG. I'm on Facebook, but definitely send me a message because that's private. And until we see each other again, stay blessed, healthy, and wealthy.
Per
right.
usual.
Playboy, give him all your shits.
All right, man. At the end of the day, it's Playboy the DJ, Playboy
Playboy
DJ, or Pelé.
But why?
But why?
The Dudge.
The Dudge. Playboy DA Dudge.
Y'all niggas is too
You can
much,
find me
man.
on all the mist platforms. No, man. You can find me on Instagram, man. Playboy_James3, man. You can find me on Facebook on all the mist platforms. If you know my government, you know me, man.
They know you.
But like I said, dope show, man. Shout out to everybody that came through for the B-Day weekend. Appreciate everybody, man. It was dope. Pod and R&B. Everything
Happy
was
birthday
dope.
again.
We came up here and celebrated at Demis Studios. Everything was what? No, for real, man.
I'm mad that he's saying it so like
You know,
matter of fact. It's like matter of fact.
no, everything 100, man. I appreciate and love all y'all, man. Thank you.
All right, Dev, give him all your shits.
Oh man, it's Dave. I'm trying to spread love and full of hate. Love y'all. If you want me back to school, my mama do it. I
His
always say
mama
do what needs to be done. Needs to be done whether you like it or not. It's Real Big Dev 216 everywhere. I had to do it real fast. If not, I was gonna try to mispronounce everything. So I had to just get it out.
All right, yo,
Everywhere.
we'll be back next Sunday, man. Everybody be safe this week with your family. If you're going to turn up, turn up safely. Enjoy the food. Enjoy being around the fam and friends, man, because it ain't all guaranteed.
Enjoy the weather. It's gonna be nice.
Yeah, it's going to get warm, too. 'Cause this snow and shit that came in here last night, and this cold was crazy.
The cold make you cuss instantly.
Shit.
No, that shit last night after Pod and R&B.
The wind?
That
that
shit make you be like,
It was a whiteout, though. It was
Dude, the
Even when we
wind.
first came out of the pot, when we
When
came
we
out
came
of the pot,
out of
skate,
the-
that
yeah.
wind off the lake out there, ooh. Oh.
It
Man,
blew your brother
listen.
hat down the
Yeah.
parking lot.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, man.
Bro, that shit is disrespectful. Like, I feel like that wind is racist. Like, that was the wind that came off the horses when they was riding them with the hats on. Like, just,
Might have been. Might have been.
I ain't never been called a nigga with a breeze in my life.
Wind said that shit.
And I'm anemic as fuck, so this, oh, fuck.
Shit. Matter of fact,
I
when me and
got
Brains,
it's the attitude going outside.
Matter of fact, when me and Brainstorm pulled up to even get stuff started, the wind was blowing like a motherfucker. It was cold already. Yep.
All right, y'all. We're going to get out of here, man. Again, everybody be safe this week. We'll see y'all next Sunday on the show. DMST16@yahoo.com. Questions, comments, concerns, all that shit. Whatever. It may be cloudy today, but the sun will come out tomorrow. As long as you are here under the sun, live your life to the best of your motherfucking ability. I am DJ Brainstorm for you on all social media. That is DJ Brainstorm, the number 4, the letter.
You.
It's the epitome.
Better become the epitome of your own life.
Yeah, man. We out of here, y'all. Peace, y'all.
Possess.